The Royal Gibraltar Police says it's working really hard to tackle domestic abuse, with a specialist team dedicated to high-risk cases. So why are we seeing more reports of this nature?
Whether that's a confidence in what we as the IGP are doing for policing it, or just people are understanding a lot more now about domestic abuse since the Act came in 2023, so people are more confident in reporting this. So, for example, last year in 2024, between January and February, we had a total of 59 reports of DA. This year, with January, February, the end of February, we've had 73 reports coming in, so we're seeing an increase.
Domestic abuse isn't just physical, it can be emotional too. And this is a crime in law.
Since the Domestic Abuse Act came in on 6th of July 2023, that now encompasses coercive and controlling behaviour, which is essentially non-physical. I mean, physical is included in it, but it covers things like emotional abuse, financial abuse, sexual abuse, controlling behaviours, and yeah, that's very much a large part of now what we're dealing with.
All new recruits are given training on the subject, and a network of domestic abuse champions in the force are receiving additional specialist training this week, particularly around strangulation, which is a major predictor of future lethal violence.
Whereas before, strangulation would be classed as a common assault. So in the same way, a push or whatever, strangulation would be classed as that low level, and you'd only get a maximum of a year in prison. The DA Act has changed that now to allow us to go up to 7 years in prison for the offence. And strangulation is one of the key indicators for domestic homicide.
So for anyone watching this who has themselves been a victim of strangulation, I would imagine you would urge them to report this, because there is a huge worry that this may escalate.
Yes, absolutely. Strangulation is a really big red flag in any kind of domestic abuse situation. And it can be such a gentle touch, it doesn't have to leave a mark. Anything which goes on your throat will be strangulation, and we need to deal with that. We need to speak to you, speak to us, let us help you.
You can speak to Helena or another officer from her team by contacting the RGP on 200 72 500.